welcome to Take 5. Thanks for making us a part of your afternoon. I'm Millicent Olivares. Today we are in Cameron County, surprising another Valley teacher for going above and beyond for her students every day in the classroom. Our Teacher Tuesday is from the Point Isabel School District. Take 5's Idani Cantu is at Garriga Elementary. Idani, who do you have with you there?
Hi, Millicent. Yup, it's that time of the week again. I know you missed us. It's Teacher Tuesday week. We're here at Garriga Elementary in Port Isabel, and I'm here with two very special guests. I have Principal LeBlanc and one of the students of this special principal, Felipe Lopez III. So, Principal, can you tell me a little bit more about this special teacher without revealing her name and, what she's done and made an impact in this school?
Yes, it is with great pleasure that I introduced our fourth grade teacher, our outstanding recipient of last year's Teacher of the Year Award. Known for her boundless kindness, unwavering dedication, and genuine care for each and every student, this teacher has made an impact on the lives of both students and colleagues alike. With a passion for education that shines through in every lesson, she's consistently goes above and beyond to ensure that every student feels supported, encouraged, and inspired to reach their full potential.
That is so beautiful. And you also told me she's been here for 4 years. So we can travel back a couple years and talk about her very first day. You said she started here as a teacher. Can you tell me how much you've seen her grow throughout the years?
Yes, she started 4 years with us, and as a first-year teacher, of course, she had the butterflies, and she had a burning passion for education. And as the years grew along, she continues to have that passion every day, and we see that when she does her instruction and the way she cares for her students. It's very heartwarming to know that our students are loved in her classroom, and she shines every day. And I'm so happy and thrilled and proud of her that as the years go by, she continues to have that passion to reach every student in her classroom.
So we actually have one of our students here, Felipe. You said that she was your favorite teacher. Can you tell us a little bit why you love her so much, and maybe let the viewers out there know, what is something that you want them to know about her?
So she's kind. She makes learning new things fun. Sometimes we come to the lab and we love learning new things in the lab.
I know you also said you do some little experiments in the lab with her. What about that? What have you done that's been really interesting?
We're doing one like a float. It was like how we put an orange into a bucket of water, and if the orange float, then we're gonna try it a different time, but we're gonna, We're gonna take the peel off of it.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for sharing more about this teacher. And we're not saying her name yet, so y'all did a great job at that. But in just a little bit, we're going to be surprising her. How exciting. Thank you guys so much. And in just a little bit, we're going to see her reaction. So y'all have to stay tuned. For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantu.
And stay tuned, we will. Idani, do you know a teacher who is worth celebrating? Well, we want to meet and recognize them on our Teacher Tuesday segment. You can send us an email to teachertuesday@krgv.com with their name, school, and what grade they teach. You can also send us a short paragraph on why we should honor them. Then you can tune in on Tuesday at 4 in the afternoon to see if your teacher is the one we surprise. A big shout out to our friends at Awa Dental for making this happen. And this next woman is the queen with clippers. Brandon Rubalcaba met up with the queen of all fades in McAllen. Let's take a look.
Valerie Garcia is a single mom of two who moved from far to Edinburgh to try and get more exposure. Inspired by her grandfather's work ethic, she will soon be preparing to open a barbershop of her own.
So it was actually my grandfather. He gave me the option to either go to medical school or do hair. And he said, you're always going to need a nurse, a doctor, somebody to help out, medically, or somebody that is always going to need a haircut, their hair done, their nails, anything. So I went for the beauty industry, the barber industry.
Valerie was motivated by her grandfather's advice to open up her own business. And though he is no longer here, she is forever grateful for the lessons he's taught her that has helped her get to where she is now.
So he's the one that motivated me to open up my business eventually after I finished school and went through, you know, training and stuff like that. So it was basically him that motivated me, which he's no longer here. I love him and everything, miss him, but it's just, he was always my motivation to do that. Since I was a little girl, he literally would go to Mexico and buy me the tamarindos and little chicles and stuff like that. And he would tell me, sell it at school. So it all started there, you know, and he's like, you know, I need to show you how it is to run your own business, you know, even if it's just selling candies and whatnot. So that's what he motivated me to do. So it stuck in my mind and I just kind of, you know, kept it in me.
And now with 16 years of experience of being a barber, the Queen of Fades herself has established and continues to gain loyal clientele. Valerie expresses deep gratitude for her loyal clients, thanking them for their support and trust through the years, especially now as she prepares to open her own barbershop.
It feels amazing because I'm showing them, you know, something different, how it is to open up a business, how you start from the ground up, you know, and they're visualizing that, they're seeing it, they help me, you know, moving in stuff to a shop or moving it out whenever I move out, you know, stuff like that. And they see me grow and they see me grow my clientele as well. And they're pretty excited about it too. So I hope they follow me, you know, my footsteps in opening up a business one day as well. So I like to motivate them to do that.
Valerie strives to build a personal connection with every client who sits in her chair, creating an atmosphere of trust and comfort. For her, the true reward comes from seeing her clients not just satisfied, but genuinely happy with her cut.
They follow me. They say, wherever you go, I go. And that's it. And that's where we are. You know, I don't care if you're going to go this way, that way. We're following you. You know, and when they sit in my chair, I like for them to feel comfortable. So it's basically like establish that, you know, trust. I like to also see when I'm done doing my haircuts and braids, when they get up and they look in the mirror, they have this big smile and they're like, this is exactly what I wanted or I asked for. I love to see that reaction.
Make sure to check out the Queen of Fades on Facebook to book your next hair appointment and follow Valerie's ever-growing journey. For Take 5, I'm Brandon Rubalcaba.
Coming up, did you know today is National Face Your Fears Day? Well, Ari Dhanikanti sure knows. Today she's being a little braver for our viewers. More of her face-to-face with pebbles is still ahead. Plus, Hidalgo County has a new service that'll be a great addition to anybody on the go. The interview with the man behind the mic and where you can tune in.
Take 5 Teacher Tuesday is supported by Agua Dental.
Stop by DQ for the new Jammin' Bacon Hunger Buster. Made with bacon, onion rings, and bacon jam, it will rock your world.
Private school vouchers, a scheme Adam Hinojosa and his backers are pushing on Texans. Millions of our tax dollars going to wealthy parents for private school tuition in big cities like Houston and Dallas. For us, we get fewer teachers, cuts in educational programs, closed or consolidated schools, and local property taxes will go through the roof to replace that lost revenue. Adam Hinojosa might be okay selling out our kids' futures like that, but I'm not having it.
Texas Tops is your go-to destination for all things overlanding. At Texas Tops, we're passionate about adventure, and we know you are too. That's why we offer a wide range of top-quality overlanding gear and accessories. From rugged roof racks to all-terrain tires, we've got you covered. Whether you're hitting the trails, camping on the beach, or hunting on the ranch, Texas Tops has it. Join the overland community and experience the freedom of the open road.
Don't get caught trick naked. Let our team build your dream.
Here in Texas, it gets hot. DLJ Commercial Roofing is well known for being your leak and roof repair specialist. However, we can also provide you with relief from soaring temperatures. Our coating applications can lower the internal temperatures of your building. One client of ours in Brownsville had a warehouse that dropped 15 to 20 degrees just on the inside. So if this could benefit your home, business, or you just need someone to repair those leaks and give your existing roof a longer life, give us a call.
College football's finally here in the Valley. V's up.
Hey, when does the game start?
Says here fall of 2025. Well, I have the grill going, so...
We can wait.
Yeah, we can wait.
built Ford proud. Get $8,000 off MSRP on new 2024 Ford F-150 STXs and XLTs, or 4.9% for 72 months at Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne Westlaco Ford.
Lo que tú quieras, regardless.
Tonight, tracking Hurricane Milton with storm surges expected to exceed Helene. Plus, the misinformation surrounding Hurricane Helene's recovery efforts. World News Tonight with David Muir is America's most watched newscast.
Hidalgo County is launching a podcast to make sure everyone is informed. RGV on the Rise made its debut a couple of weeks ago, and joining us to talk all about this new endeavor is Carlos Sanchez with Hidalgo County Public Affairs. Thank you so much for being here today.
Well, thank you for having me, Heather.
So, wow, what a new era. It's a podcast. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, one of the priorities of County Judge Richard Cortez is transparency in government. He wants the public to be informed about how county government works. And too often, with so many things going on, the complexities of government are either misunderstood or miscast. And the podcast here is available to explain how these complexities work and how county government works.
So how long are they?
The podcasts are 20 minutes in length. We're hoping to make it kind of bite-sized so that people can tune in, get an understanding of what's going on of a particular topic, and then move on. We understand that people are busy and they're not prepared for hour-long podcasts. So we're trying to keep this bite-sized.
Well, I love a good podcast, and 20 minutes is, works when you're driving somewhere, especially me to work. But talk to me about topics. I think with the podcast, you really get to, like you said, focus on specific topics. What is Hidalgo County ready to talk about?
Well, we're initiating the podcast with an overview of Judge Cortez's Prosperity Task Force. And that in itself is such a complex topic. The idea of trying to mitigate poverty in Hidalgo County, a county that historically has been beset by high poverty rates, requires no fewer than 15 or 16 subgroups. Each of the subgroups has a different priority in order to try to help have an effect on poverty in Hidalgo County. And we recognize that with so much complexity related to poverty, we wanted to break it down and give the public a better understanding of how particular topics with regard to poverty work. So we're talking about education as it relates to poverty, we're talking about job training as it relates to poverty, and we're talking about economic development as it relates to poverty. And that's just one topic, really. Then we've got other topics with regard to other county departments. We're going to talk about the elections and how people can vote and understand the entire election process. Just under 2 years ago, the state legislature passed numerous updates to the election laws, and we're going to walk through that and give the public an understanding of how the elections work. We're going to talk about domestic violence. We're bringing in the district attorney's office. We're going to talk about water. That's a critical issue affecting the Valley and Hidalgo County in particular. And so these are all topics that can be very complex and very misunderstood. And it's our hope that with this podcast and talking to the experts firsthand, that we can break it down so that people have a better understanding of what's going on.
And would you say you guys decided to do a podcast because it brings in a different audience?
Well, we are looking for a younger audience, but we're also recognizing that just trend lines over the past several decades suggest that the public is becoming distrustful of institutions overall, distrustful of government, distrustful of the media, even distrustful of the church. And so our hope is by kind of being transparent and giving them a sense of who we are and what we do, we can rebuild that trust.
Awesome. Yeah, well, I think it's a great idea. Like I said, I love a good podcast. When do they come out?
They're going to come out bi-weekly on Wednesdays, and we're hoping that we can not only involve county entities, but reach out into the community. The objective ultimately is to answer the questions that the community has. So it's our hope that the community begins to write in and ask questions about different components of county government.
All right, and if they want to write in, where could they do that?
It is RGV on the Rise at co.hidalgo.tx.us. A lot of dots, but it's worth it.
And we'll put it on the screen right there for you guys. What a great idea. Get the community involved. Get everybody on the understanding of what Hidalgo County does. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me, Heather.
All right, RGV on the Rise is available on most major podcast sites like iHeartRadio and Spotify.
Medina Real Estate has been serving the Rio Grande Valley for more than 35 years with quality service in residential, commercial, industrial property, and more. Joining us today to talk a little bit more about all they have to offer is Jose Luis Garcia. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Garcia.
Thank you, Millie, for the invite. Yes.
So let's talk about Medina Real Estate. If there's any viewers out there that may not be familiar with you guys, can you tell us a little about them?
Medina Real Estate has been in business. Actually, we just turned 40 years this year. We just celebrated our 40-year anniversary since it was founded. And we deal with real estate, pretty much residential, commercial, acres, land, lots for residential and farm and land. And also a little bit of industrial.
Okay.
So pretty much anything that has to do with real estate, we're here to help.
Dabble in a little bit of everything.
Yes.
So we were talking a little earlier and we were saying, you know, right now people may think, oh, it's not the best time to buy a home. They've been kind of waiting on it, but the time is now.
Yes, that's something I always tell people, you know, the time is now. Is it gonna ever be perfect? No. You just gotta take, you know, the leap of faith and just do it. It seems like the interest rates are starting to come down a little bit more. So I say, again, it's the perfect time. Let's do it.
You gotta strike while the iron is hot, you guys.
Yes.
So if people are interested, you know, in any of your services, is there anything they need to do beforehand? What should they know when they come and visit you?
Well, not everybody knows everything about purchasing, but that's why we're here to help them every step of the way. They can just call our offices, visit us, stop by. There's always someone on duty ready to help them, and we'll guide them every step of the way.
Incredible. And, you know, I think we hear it more often than not here. The valley is growing. It is on the up and up. There are so many businesses, so many people coming. And I think a lot of our viewers will recognize Medina Real Estate is the sponsor for our Empowering the RGV.
Yes.
And I think it's great because part of what you guys do is empowering and helping to grow the RGV. Can you talk a little bit about that?
We love to help. We love to help the, you know, families that don't own a home. We like to help them with their path to home ownership. Also for those businesses that are just starting out, we would love to help them also find a small location where they can get started and then hopefully grow. The valley, like you mentioned, it is growing a lot. We're in a strategic location. You know, we're on the border. We're close to Mexico. We have the lovely beaches at South Padre Island. Homes here are still very affordable. And so the time is now. I would encourage anybody that's been waiting on the sidelines, jump on it now before they keep going up on prices.
Nice. Come in, the water's fine. So if people do want to come in and try to get a home or anything else, where can they find you guys?
They can call us. They can call us at 968-956-968-8900, or they can visit us at our offices located here along the Interstate 2. Our address is 1420 East Interstate 2 here in Weslaco, Texas. Or you can also find us on our website, www.medinarealestatetx.com.
Perfect. Well, of course, we want to thank Jose once again for joining us. Thank you so much for all you do and for helping us to empower the RGV.
Thank you. I appreciate your invite.
Thank you. Well, still ahead on Take 5, the city of Mission is pushing for small business owners to come to their city. Details still ahead. Plus, take a look at what our brave Ivani Cantu is doing this National Face Your Fears Day. You don't want to miss it.
Okay, just to kind of ease into it. Yes, I'm not that afraid right now.
Now, Idani is going to go on to actually hold pebbles. We'll show you that video just ahead on Take 5. We'll be right back.
Empowering the RGV is supported by Medina Real Estate.
I come from a generation of hard workers.
I enjoy working alongside my team members while feeling safe at work. However, when I got hurt at my job, I quickly realized the struggle that comes with a workplace accident. I didn't know what to do. Thankfully, I found the Law Giant.
I'm Alex Begum, the Law Giant. Workplace injuries can change your life in an instant. Let me help you get the maximum compensation you deserve.
I'm incredibly grateful for my Law Giant.
Call the Law Giant today at 9 million.
Everybody's working for the weekday.
IHOP, where weekdays are the new weekends.
Everybody wants IHOP House Babes.
Try the new House Babes menu for just $6. Available Monday through Friday at IHOP.
It's the Ram Power Days at Burns Motors. Get a new 25 Ram 1500 Tradesman Sport for $39,988. That's right, $39,988. Honest business since 1948. Burns Motors, McAllen and Mission.
What is the key to my success? It's having a bank that you can rely on. I can rely on my bank. Can you?
At Lone Star National Bank, we do what the little banks can't and the big banks won't. When you need to grow your business, LSNB is there as the #1 lender to small businesses in South Texas.
Just like my small business. My bank is #1. Is yours?
Lone Star National Bank, the Valley's bank.
Louis, what are you doing?
I'm getting ready for the commercial, Rosemary.
But it's a commercial for commercial buildings. We don't need you.
What? But I need to talk about our great equipment options and lease plans that virtually pay for themselves. And how we can keep businesses cool and comfortable. A lot of people don't know we install commercial ACs.
Well, I think you just told them.
But do I look good?
Luis, get down from there before you fall.
And remember, you can always trust the Tex in Pink.
I'm Colin Allred, and I approve this message.
She would have been our third baby.
My second.
Our first. Our second and third baby. Our baby would never survive.
And now my life was on the line.
And the care we needed was denied.
Because of Ted Cruz and the extremist abortion ban. A ban with no exception for rape, incest, or our health.
If you're experiencing pregnancy complications in Texas, you're in danger. It's that simple. And it's Ted Cruz and the anti-abortion extremists' fault.
The following update is supported by Avocado Fest in Pharr, Texas.
Did you know the second Tuesday of October is National Face Your Fears Day? Well, we did. And Aridani Cantu was brave enough to face one of her fears for the Valley to watch. Let's take a look.
Hi guys, it's National Face Your Fears Day and I'm here with Alejandra from the Gladys Porter Zoo and I'm here with Pebbles. So I'm not the biggest fan of snakes, but I'm willing to try something out, maybe hold her, him.
Yeah, so she's fairly calm. I know a ton of people tend to get kind of scared of snakes. It is also spooky season, right? So
Yes.
people are kind of encountering a lot of scary things or like to be scared in this time. But so she looks a lot, or she gets mistaken a lot for a rattlesnake.
I was about to say, looks like one.
Yeah, so in addition to kind of the colors, what they'll do when they get scared is move their tail, and if they're moving their tail in leaves, it kind of seems like a rattlesnake sound, things like that.
Okay.
And they can flatten their head to kind of mimic a rattlesnake as well, and they're really, really great climbers. It's a great species. They're very common here in the area and throughout kind of central part of the United States.
Okay, can I hold
Yeah,
her?
so let's start
Awesome.
with just touching her. So it'll be 2 fingers. There you go.
2 fingers. Okay,
Just to kind of ease into it.
Yes, I'm not that afraid right now. Okay.
And
My thing is like the muscles. Like that's what scares me, because like they'll be like looking different ways and I can't tell what their body language is for snakes. So that's why I'm afraid of them, because I don't know when they're happy, I don't know when they're mad, and I get scared. But I'm
so
excited.
you can see this behavior. She's just kind of curious, things like that. If she were starting to wiggle a lot more, then that might be okay. She's trying to either get away, she wants to, or she might be too warm, things like that.
Okay.
So she's kind of in a little ball right now, so I'm just gonna pass her like this, but you're gonna wanna fully support her weight.
Okay.
Underneath, and her head is probably gonna be moving around, but you don't have to worry about anything there. If anything, you know what, we'll ease into it. I'll hold her head here.
Oh, okay. And jewelry, is that okay that I'm wearing this jewelry?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, okay, not bad. I feel like I'm just holding a little bit more weight on my hands, nothing too scary. Oh, okay, now she's moving. Okay, now I feel it a little bit more, but it doesn't feel too bad. I'm not that afraid. Okay, it's working, guys. I'm facing my fears. Could you tell me about some of the events that you're having?
Yeah, so this coming weekend, we're going to have our discount days for Upper Valley residents. So we've already had the ones for Brownsville and Lower Valley. So the 11th, 12th, and 13th, I don't know if you want to keep holding her.
I can keep holding her, yeah.
The 11th, 12th, and 13th, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have our Upper Valley discount days. So that is for residents of Hidalgo County, Starr County, Nuevo Progreso, and Reynosa as well. So all you have to do to receive that discount is provide some type of proof of residency. So that can be a driver's license, utility bill, something like that. And only one person in the group has to provide that. But you have to have that ready there at the front entrance.
All right, well, thank you so much. I'll give Pebbles back to you. I think holding the end was enough, but thank you so much, Alejandra.
Proud of you.
Thank you so much. I can now proudly say that I've held the snake, so thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us.
Well, we got a taste of some cool fall temperatures this morning, but will they stick around? Meteorologist Sergio Puente joins us with our Take 5 fashion forecast to fill us in. Sergio.
And for your fashion forecast, it's looking similar to what we've seen the last couple of weeks. We're looking at t-shirts, maybe a hat, but the hat probably not necessary because if we're looking at the forecast for this evening, temperatures will be around 78 degrees. So kind of the upper 70s today, lower humidity, maybe some sneakers looking pretty good for this evening. Looking nice and comfortable as we get into the overnight hours. Eventually the temperatures will bottom out in the mid and upper 60s. So nice and cool for the overnight hours, but I think for this evening, if you have evening outdoor plans, looking pretty nice. The temperatures will be in the low 80s to upper 70s.
Still ahead on Take 5 if you're looking.
Unfortunately for South Texas homeowners, our homes are built on clay soils that constantly expand and contract.
This movement causes doors not to function properly, cracks your sheetrock and brick, plumbing leaks, and structural damage.
If you have these problems at your...
As we hurtle through this race, you can rest assured you are not alone. Here at Texas National Bank, we share this with you.
Our community. Colin Allred is pushing an extreme liberal vision for America. Boys and girls locker rooms, boys and girls bathrooms, boys and girls sports, and he's just getting started. Now Allred is demanding drag shows on American military bases, taxpayer-funded sex change surgeries for men and women in uniform, and even taxpayer funds to sterilize minors. Allred's radical ideas already divide America. Now he wants to divide our military.
I'm Ted Cruz, and I approve this message.
Facing a DWI charge in the Rio Grande Valley? Call Rene A. Flores.
Don't make a single payment on your AC until next year. Frontier AC, the Valley's #1 cooling and heating specialist, got you covered with free estimates and 100% money-back guarantee. Call Frontier AC today. We'll help keep your cool.
Mission EDC is investing $200,000 into Valley small businesses. Here to tell us all about it is Marketing and Programs Manager Brianna Casares. Brianna, thank you so much for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
This is an incredible initiative. I think it's absolutely amazing to have this available to Mission residents. Can you tell our viewers a little bit more about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Mission EDC really wanted to restructure how we did Ruby Red Ventures in the past. So before, it was a startup pitch competition, and it was only for startups. So we really wanted to restructure it and kind of honor and support our longtime business owners. So they have to be in operation for 2 years, and businesses can apply for up to $15,000 for whatever they may need. So this is supporting operation sustainability, inventory, infrastructure, or whatever is unique to the business.
Incredible. Now this is the second year that this has gone on, and you were telling me a little bit about last year you helped a good amount of businesses.
Right. So we awarded 15 businesses, and this is the bigger picture is that we've awarded of over $1 million to 60 small businesses in Mission. So we really want to continue this initiative. But yeah, 15 businesses at $15,000 each.
Wow. Now, that's a lot of numbers to take in, guys. But people that are watching out there, what do they need to do, especially if they're Mission residents, because that's who this is open to? What do they need to do to apply? What do they need to do to qualify?
So it's a super simple application on our website. They have to have fewer than 30 employees, be generating less than $1 million in annual revenue, and of course be located within the Mission city limits.
And this is, again, the second year that this is happening, so you guys are looking to help much more people than you did last year.
Right. So we really want to continue this initiative for years to come. There's a lot of need for our small businesses. So just capitalizing on that and, you know, giving that support where we can.
And I think it's so great here on Take 5. We love small businesses. We're very pro small business. And right now the RGV is really on the up and up. So this is only going to help contribute to that.
Right. So, you know, maintaining and kind of just following through with that small business ecosystem is really important to the Mission EDC, and we want to continue that.
Incredible. Now, again, if people are interested, where can they apply? How can they go about this?
So yeah, so they can visit us at missionedc.com/RubyRedGrant. And of course, follow us on social medias on LinkedIn and Facebook so you can stay up to date with all of our program updates.
Amazing. Well, of course, we want to thank Bree once again for joining us.
Absolutely.
This is such an incredible mission, and I wish everybody the best of luck. Please go and apply and take advantage of this.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And coming up, you don't want to miss our surprise Teacher Tuesday from Garriga Elementary. Take 5's Eleni Cantu is on the campus, and she joins us from Port Isabel with the big reveal next. Plus, ABC's newest series, High Potential, is mixing up true crime with some good laughs. Two of its stars are joining us to tell us more about it. We'll hear from them just ahead.
It's Charlie Clark, Charlie Clark Nissan.
We've got scary offers this month that'll shock you.
Plus Donna's lifetime warranty and oil changes for life. So please shop us at charlieclark.com. And if we don't do what we promise,
Nana Pau Pau.
Charlie Clark Nissan. Orale.
My name is Monica de la Cruz, and I approve this message because the cost of groceries is getting way out of hand.
Menos.
Look, shopping for the family barbecue has gotten more expensive under Biden and Harris.
Poquito menos.
That's why I'm fighting to lower the cost of living, to help you pay a little less for groceries. I'm Monica de la Cruz, and I'll never stop fighting for your family.
Hey!
Or mine.
If you're looking to start up, start back, or start growing your business, start with us, First Community Bank. For over 40 years, we've been helping businesses all across the valley with tools, technology, and know-how.
Experience the First Community Bank difference.
Our two-night spectacular continues.
It's hair metal night with a double elimination.
We all love having a rock and roll, don't we?
Hair metal night on Dancing with the Stars live tonight. Since 1955, you've known Martin Farm and Ranch Supply is the Valley's premier certified Purina feed dealer.
But we're so much more than a feed store. Come on, take a look inside.
You'll find ranch-style saddles and tack, clothing and footwear, lawn and garden supplies, insecticides. Shop us for vinyl fence supplies, automatic gate openers, hay bales, alfalfa, and seed mix. Martin Farm and Ranch Supply is your go-to store for animal and pet products. We're much more than just a feed store.
Just look for the horse.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
Welcome back. Well, it's just about time to surprise an elementary teacher from Port Isabel. Our Teacher Tuesday is from Garriga Elementary, and Take 5's Idani Cantu joins us with the big surprise. Idani.
Hi, Millicent. It's time for a surprise. I'm here with Cassandra Lisiaga. Congratulations. You are this week's Teacher Tuesday from Take 5. We're highlighting our teachers, and we wanted to give you this plaque and a big congratulations. So I was told, you know, you were Campus Teacher of the Year and District Elementary Teacher of the Year. You also do tutorials, and I was also told how much you love being a teacher and love giving back to your students. You know, can you tell me what the importance is to you of being a teacher?
The importance to me is to make sure that every one of my students feels loved. You know, that's the most important thing. I just want to bring them in and make sure that they learn, but the most important thing is that they feel loved by me, by their community, accepted, so that they can prosper and succeed.
Well, we talked to one of your students a couple minutes ago, and he was telling us about how much you've made an impact on his life. And, you know, I was also told how you've always wanted to be a teacher. Can you tell me a little bit about that, too?
That's so funny. Yes, I just remember my grandparents, actually, I would be like the teacher, and they just thought it was so funny to not listen to me. And I'm like, listen to me, please. You know, this 5-year-old little girl just trying to tell my grandparents and my brother, like my grandma especially, and my brother, like, but just because it was me, they would like to, you know, mess around with me and they'd like not listen. I'm like, please listen, I'm the teacher. And I just always had a heart for children and kids and succeeding and, you know, believing in themselves. So.
That's beautiful. I was also told, you know, 4 years here, you started here, you know, if you could go back to your first day, see how much you've grown throughout the years, you know, is there anything you would do differently?
Wow, I just, every step that I take, I learn. So I just feel like, as a teacher, I feel like that's so important as well. You know, you're always a student as well. So I wouldn't change anything because it just made me the teacher and the educator that I am today.
Well, that is so beautiful. We also have a gift card from our sponsors, Awa Dental, and they also wanted to congratulate you, so here you go. Thank you so much. Now, one more question. If you have advice to give to any teachers out there or aspiring teachers, what would you say to them?
Wow, I would just say to always believe in yourselves, and I know it doesn't seem at the moment that you're making a difference or you're impacting, but you really are, and as long as you believe in your students, everything will happen. Everything will fall into place.
Well, thank you so much, and I'm so glad that you got to get highlighted today. You really show that passion that you have for being an educator, and I'm just so glad that you got to be our Teacher of the Week. So there you have it, guys, our Teacher of the Week, and, you know, like I said, I'm so glad that you're able to be here. So that's what we have for this Teacher Tuesday. Stay tuned for next week. For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantu.
Still ahead on Take 5, maybe it's in the couch or maybe you left it in the kitchen. We've all lost track of our remote controls, but before you get up to go search, grab your phone instead, the app that replaces your lost remote, just ahead on What's Happening. And a sit down with actors Daniel Sunjata and Judy Reyes, we're getting an inside look at what ABC's murder-solving mom mystery High Potential has in store this season, just ahead on Take 5. We'll be right back.
Time to celebrate the RGV Hispanic Chamber's 25th anniversary of the Noche de Gala on Friday, October 25th from 6 p.m. to midnight at Kalos Event Center in Mission. There will be live and silent auctions, dinner, dancing, our business awards with special recognition of Robert Vacker as the Golden Eagle Award recipient. Call 928-0060 for sponsorship and ticket information. Come join us.
At Dental Associates of McAllen and Farr, we are focused on having the latest technology to make your appointment as efficient and comfortable as possible. We take great pride in providing our community with high-quality, patient-centric care and oral health education. We are in-network with most dental insurances and conveniently located off of Nolana in Farr and McAllen. Give us a call for your next dental appointment.
Thanks for joining us here at our Austin studio, Quinn. Nice jersey.
Hey, you were a student here in Austin back when it was still weird, right?
Yes, in fact, I think we found a picture from back in my Texas days. You know, like a lot of guys, I used to think I looked great with a mullet. I mean, all the greats go through a mullet phase, right?
Were Austin roads always this packed?
No, and back in my day, we had to look for help in this thing called a phone book if we were in a wreck.
Well, now all we have to remember is 4. I like to do it this way.
Hey, I like that.
Banking used to be pretty simple. Today, financial needs are more complex because it's not just what you pay for, but how. No matter who you are or where you're from, you need a financial partner that can bring it all together. At Rally Credit Union, we are here to answer the call, to stand behind you, fight for your goals, and to be your biggest cheerleader. Because we can agree, that's something we all need. Rally Credit Union, banking for all.
Before every game at Baylor, I wrote myself a message. Teamwork, accountable, sacrifice. Words that guide me in public service, too. I've worked with Republicans and law enforcement on a tough border bill. That's teamwork. And we'll hold Ted Cruz accountable because he's been in Washington forever. He's done nothing to secure the border. Sacrifice, because when your neighbors need you during the freeze, you don't fly to Cancun. I'm Colin Allred. I approve these values and this message.
That's the way we're gonna run it.
Excuse me, Coach. Think I can help you with that.
Who's this, Coach? This is Leah Wise, the crash gal. She's a personal injury attorney and a proven winner.
And the stats to back it up. I've won millions of dollars for injured clients all over Texas.
We're lucky to have her on our team. And you would be wise to listen to her. Huh?
All right, let's get down to business. Who's ready to win?
Injured in an accident? Call Crash Gal today.
Good afternoon, I'm Rudy Mireles. Here's what's trending right now. Cameron County Sheriff's deputies arrested this man for allegedly threatening to blow up his family while trying to make a homemade bomb. Deputies charged him with making a terroristic threat. The man whose 4-year-old boy was found walking Palmview streets naked yesterday was in court today. That is Edwin Ibanez being officially charged with endangering a child in possession of a controlled substance. Last night at 10, we told you about police saying they found him sleeping next to drugs in a pipe when they took that boy home.
A lot of sunshine across the valley today. Very warm temperatures. The evening looks warm as well as we fall through the 80s into the 70s. By 11 o'clock, 75. By morning, we'll be pushing that 69, 70 degree mark across the area. And tomorrow looks like a comfortable day as well. But the rest of the evening, mainly clear skies, pretty comfortable across the valley. Rudy?
Tim's got more on your forecast. We've got those stories and much, much more coming up at 5, 6, and 10. Until then, enjoy the rest of Take 5.
I like to get things done right the first time, so I contacted Aztec House Leveling, and now I can enjoy my home sweet home.
Foundation problems, house settling or cracking, or you simply want some remodeling or updating on your home, and you want the best?
Call the one, the only Aztec House Leveling and Remodeling, locally owned and operated.
Don't forget, we service mobile homes and install roofs. And remember what, Jesse?
Mi casa, su casa. We do it right the first time. Lo hacemos bien la primera vez.
Yes, sir.
Access to affordable health care is a quality of life issue. So when Adam Hinojosa opposes Medicaid expansion for working families, you have to ask yourself, whose side is he on? He thinks it's okay for insurance companies to deny coverage to people with pre-existing conditions and even wants to allow them to cut off patients who need more care. That's just offensive. The people of this district deserve someone who will fight for them, not a yes man for health insurance companies.
Test drive today at Clark Chevrolet and drive home a winner this December when you enter the Ticket to Ride the Great Tracks giveaway. Visit Clark Chevrolet for a test drive and you're in. It's that easy. No purchase necessary. One entry per household. Test drive today at Clark Chevrolet and drive home a winner. Get in on the Ticket to Ride the Great Tracks giveaway at Clark Chevrolet today.
For nearly a century, we're family.
Enter today when you visit Clark Chevrolet, US 83 McAllen, Texas.
Okay. For DQ Jam and Bacon Hunger Busters.
Thanks.
The new Jam and Bacon Hunger Buster with bacon, onion rings, and bacon jam will rock your world. The Jam and Bacon Hunger Buster, only at DQ.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Hi, I'm Charlie Garcia.
And I'm Rico Garcia.
And we are USA Concrete Coatings.
If you're ready to upgrade your business, restaurant, garage, man cave, or porch, then you're ready for USA Concrete Coatings.
We'll have your floors looking flawless with our exclusive USA Concrete Coatings products. We'll ensure that your concrete coating is strong and durable. It's antimicrobial and comes with a lifetime warranty.
USA Concrete Coatings, from concrete to custom in just one day.
Welcome back. Picture this. You're at a dinner with your friend at a restaurant and there's a TV nearby. What's going on grabs your attention on it, but you can't really hear it. Well, now there's an app for that. Take 5's Elijah Noriega shows us in What's Happening.
What is happening, 956ers? It is Elijah Noriega, and today we are in the edit bay, and we got Luis right here. This is the best editor on the team, but let's get into the app that we're going to show you today. It is called Tunity. Have you ever been inside a crowded bar or crowded room and you see the TV and you can't hear it? Well, let me show you how this app is going to help you. Whether you're catching the game at a noisy bar, working out at the gym, or waiting at the airport, Tunity ensures you won't miss a word. It's perfect for those moments when you want to tune in without turning up the volume. Now let me show you how it goes down. Again, it's Tunity, T-U-N-I-T-Y. Now, this is what you're going to do. You open up the app, it's going to open up the camera, and right there, point your phone at the TV. It's going to scan it, scanning a photo, and then right there, it says detecting, uploading, and I don't know how it does it. I don't know what kind of magic it does, but check it out. It's going to figure it out. Right? Look at that. And there you go. Like, I don't know how it's doing that. But basically, it gets the audio from the TV straight to your phone. You can listen to it like, I don't know how it does that, but I thought it was a pretty cool app I had to share with y'all. So next time you're straining to hear the TV, give Tunity a try. It's a great way to stay connected to the events and to the shows anywhere you are. For your What's Happening, I'm Elijah Noriega.
Still ahead on Take 5, they're lacing up in Mission for a good cause this weekend, and all the money raised helps to fight breast cancer right here at home. Details of the Mission Pink 5K just ahead. And we spoke with actors Daniel Sanjata and Judy Reyes, an inside look at what ABC's murder-solving mom mystery, High Potential, has in store this season. Coming up.
The excellence of driving a Buick is matched by the excellence of the dealership experience when you own a Buick. Buick, exceptional by design.
Get a 2024 Buick Envista starting at $23,495. See your local Buick dealer.
Welcome to the law office of Alex Martinez. I'm attorney Alex Martinez, el gallo de la ley. And this is your team at the law office of Alex Martinez. Each and every one of them is here to serve you, to protect you when you get hurt, and to help you when it seems no one else will. With years of experience in both personal injury and immigration law, we understand the challenges you are facing. Our team is dedicated to defending your rights, and we will fight to protect you. I'm attorney Alex Martinez, el gallo de la ley. And when we fight, you win.
Hallelujah, Sakatuya. It's dove hunting season again. Grab the family or grab some friends. But before you go, make sure to stop by at Glick Twins, where we have a huge selection of shotguns to choose from. Shotgun shells, shirts, and chairs. All of the gear you can think of, and probably some you haven't, all at Glick Twins. But you gotta get to Glick Twins early, folks, because you know what they say. The early bird shoots the dove, and shells fly off the shelves. Don't wait. Come on in now to Glick Twins. Just take business 83 too far. Glick Twins. It's worth it.
Bridgepoint Insurance Agency and Permit Center is the only full-service contractor in Hidalgo County authorized to process registration renewals, title transfers, and all other DMV services. We make the process easy, fast, and stress-free. Our knowledgeable staff are trained to answer any questions you may have. Skip the lines and take advantage of our drive-through and curbside service. We are open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Located in McAllen, Mission, and Donna. Bridgepoint, we got you covered.
At Square One Dental Implant Center, our doctors and staff use the latest implant technology to restore your smile permanently. Give us a call to schedule your same-day smile transformation and let us help you get your smile back to square one.
How you doing, sir? Do you know why I pulled you over tonight?
No, I don't.
It smells like alcohol from the vehicle I've been drinking tonight.
I prefer not to answer that. In situations like these, your right to remain silent may be your best defense.
The annual Mission Pink 5K is this weekend, so there's still plenty of time to sign up and help support breast cancer awareness and prevention. This Saturday's event marks the 15th year people have been lacing up for a good cause, and all the money raised from the Mission Pink 5K stays right here in the Valley and helps women who, for whatever reason, cannot afford to get life-saving preventative care like mammograms.
Right, so usually a mammogram costs between, just depending, about $200 to $300. If you don't have insurance and you don't have $300, well then 1,000 runners and walkers took part in last year's event, and they say they expect this year's Mission Pink 5K to be even bigger. Again, the Mission Pink 5K is happening Saturday, October 12th. The start time is 7 a.m. at Mission Regional Medical Center. All that information is on your screen now, and if you need more information, you can call them at 956-400-4140. This new ABC show follows a single mother / cleaning lady who turns into a crime-solving investigator after discovering her rare gift. Joining us to tell us more about the show are two of its stars, Daniel Sunjata and Judy Reyes. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, the show is now 2 episodes in and has played so well with audiences so far. How has seeing this made you guys feel?
So grateful.
Relief.
Yeah.
Absolute relief, because you could pour your heart and soul into a project and not be so well received. So this has kind of been a dream.
Yeah. The support from ABC and Disney has been incredible, and their faith in the show, and to see the similar response from the audience, you couldn't ask for more.
The storyline for this show is such a unique take that we haven't seen before. What do you think has allowed it to break through among the other crime shows?
I think what makes it unique is Caitlin Olsen's character, Morgan. She's an incredibly brilliant single mother of 3. I always say that she's a little bit too smart for the world, which is how she ends up cleaning precincts at night.
Me? Work with cops?
You know, because she's a bit too smart, way ahead of everybody else. And I do feel that what I like to play about my character is that I trust my instinct as woman to woman to use her, you know, and the fact that she refreshingly breaks down and solves crimes. We already know there's a crime. We already know it's going to get solved. It's how we get from A to B to C. That's where it's got the drama and the weight of a procedural. It's got the levity of someone who's so smart and way ahead, and it's got the emotional weight of someone who raises 3 children and is looking for someone that she's been missing, that has been missing from her life for the last 15 years. So it's a really good combination, and you know, it's fun.
And this is such a great ensemble cast. Can you tell us a little bit more about your experience working together on set?
I feel like we gelled almost instantly. And, Dennis Octonese, Javicia Leslie, Amira J, and Matthew Lamb are just fantastic artists. And it's easy. Everybody makes everybody else's day easier. Showing up on time, being prepared, and being excited about the show that we're making. And I think that translates on screen.
Without giving any spoilers, what can our viewers expect for the rest of this season?
Lots of scenes with Lieutenant Soto. an interesting exploration in the solving of murders. You know, there's going to be a murder of the week, and we're going to do it in a fun and entertaining way. There'll be dramatically compelling moments, and there'll be moments that make you laugh.
Is it like good cop, bad cop?
What?
You want me to go in there and flip the table over?
No. And I think that's what separates High Potential as a police procedural from anything that the American audience has seen before.
Yeah, and I think we get to also experience story-wise, when Morgan comes on, she's invited on to work as a consultant, we do make an agreement that we have to find someone in her life that she hasn't been able to find for 15 years. So throughout, you get informed and you get to know more about what happened with this person, who they were, where they lived. Are we gonna meet them? That's also an exciting thing for me to be a part of in terms of the story.
Well, thank you both so much again for joining us. It was an honor to talk to you. And you can catch a whole new episode of High Potential tonight. That's starting at 9 p.m. here on Channel 5. Well, that does it for us on this Tuesday afternoon. We'll see you back here tomorrow with a whole new lineup of local stories. Channel 5 News at 5 starts right after this break.
Our HEB certified meat cutters know great quality meat and will cut your